Ooh, speaking of Oblivion Gates, it's like on that scabbard. The razor scabbard. Alright, well, maybe we could do a little bit of trading before the night's over. Oh shit, wrong way. Before the evening comes, I mean, we could do some trading. And then we'll stay the night here, I think.
Armor forgotten.
Hi.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. Keep that magic away from me.
Hey, can I make an investment in your business?
Such an investment will mean that I can take better care of my family, as well as my customers.
Sure, let's do it.
You'll look back on this as one of your best decisions. I swear it.
Cool, what do you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Buy that, huh? And that, and that, and that. And that. I think I picked up a potion or two that I would say. Yeah, like that. I'm selling you potions. He's like, sure, I'll do something with them. Ah, spoiled junk. Rats. It's weird. I'm so not hungry lately that I'm actually losing food to spoilage. Selling everything to this dude. Daughter of the Nibbin and father of the Nibbin. That's interesting. He's buying everything. I like this guy. Keepers of the Razor. That's something to read. Okay. I think that's about everything we could sell. I don't imagine he's got anything I'd buy, does he? Ooh, arrows. Yeah, how about this? Okay, good enough.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Fantastic. Oh, wait, does Dargo have shit that I might sell?
My blood's calm. I prefer it more.
Sorry, dude, you're
Fine.
moving a little
Let's
too
trade
fast.
again.
Just the cave bear pelts, the ore, firewood, and the septum. No? Okay.
Malakath, witness our deeds.
We do this a lot, Callan. A lot of... Whoa, that dude was doing a fancy moonwalk there. A lot of, walking around and hitting every store and finding out... Oh, you know what? Let's go see if the court wizard isn't, still around. See if she's got any cool scrolls. Specifically, I'm thinking like a animate superior lockpick kind of scroll. Blue Palace really needs
What
more.
is it?
What the hell? Dargo's making an entrance. The Blue Palace really needs more blue on it, you know? Hello? Ah, think you're the person I want to talk to.
What do you have to
If I
report
needed
about the
something
state
from
of
you,
Havengar's
you would know
defenses?
it.
It's alright. You want to trade?
Spells and incantations for those with the
Our borders
talent to
are
cast
secure,
them.
but at the cost of the guards of our towns and
Scrolls?
roads.
Ooh, invisibility. Lesser. No good. You know, maybe I'll buy one more of those. I think that's it. The other thing I want to do
Take care of
then
yourself,
is-
and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill
As
your
long as
blood.
those dogs stay
Yep,
outside
I'm
of our
usually one of
borders,
them.
we're fine.
the last thing I want to do is talk to Gulamai if he's still about the Winking Skeever. You know what? I realize I've kind of given up on doing that one Orcs murder quest. The murder everybody with the UL name, U name, L name, F, all that stuff. I haven't even considered trying to find a person with an L name that's not a Nord to kill. I kind of just figured it would happen, but it hasn't yet. Starlight! 32. Stamina. Okay, one-handed. Was 50 unlocked when we... Yes, it was. Marksmanship is almost 50, but not quite. Point-blank shot. That requires 75. What does that one require? 60. 50. So that one would be available in another 2 levels. 2 levels of marksmanship. Evasion, sneak, lock picking, pickpocket. What's this one? Not wake up targets during your nightly visits. You can free them from the worldly burdens with ease. This one's not something I can get, is it? Okay, there's convert to a soul, and then there's masquerade. Yeah. Okay, I'm tempted to do that one. I think I'm actually finally going to go with finesse. I don't know, am I? There's not much else I'd do with it. I could do smithing, but no, I can't even do smithing. I thought I had one of these unlocked. I have the skill for it. Why can I not unlock it? Maybe because I already have the book? Maybe the book removes the need for the perk point? I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't do anything here that isn't something I actually want to do. I don't want to do martial arts. I don't want to do war axe or mace specialization. I don't want to do flurry because I think it just applies. I thought that it just applied to Florentine style. 2 weapons at once. But it does just say when fighting with one-handed weapons. Weapons plural. Yeah, I think that means weapons plural. I think that means when you're fighting with 2 of them. So I think that'd be a waste for me. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Ah, fuck it. Point blank shot's been here forever. Let's just take it. This evasion's been there forever too. Finesse, whatever. Level 32. Dragons still give us serious problems. Hello. Guy was dancing like he could hear the music that we can hear.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a room, but mainly I want to talk to this dude.
Ah, you're just in time. I got in a shipment of fine wares, courtesy of the East Empire Company.
Really? How's business been?
Working with the guild again is the best decision I've ever made. Protection, respect, and a constant flow of coin. It couldn't get any better.
Good.
Best of all, there's no need to smuggle things quietly anymore. With the influence we have in Solitude, I can march it right out the front door.
Nice. I'm sure you're not just saying that because you're talking to the guildmaster, but it's good to hear. What do you give me for these?
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make.
Alright. Bunch of stolen stuff to sell here. Maybe a bunch of stolen stuff, maybe just a few things. That one. I'm going to keep all those. Actually, no, I'm going to sell you that. Paper mirror, keeping, because it's weird. Ah, Bella statue, sure. Sapphire, snowbear pelt I'll keep. Alright, I think that's it, dude. You got anything interesting? Not really. Alright, thanks.
Just remember me if you get your hands on anything else.
Will do.
Really?
Hello, you weirdo. No, I haven't killed anybody.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
Corpulus, I'm not talking to you, just in case you thought I was. You know what? I never checked out of Wind Peak Inn, did I? I said I'd be there for multiple nights, and I never checked out. Oh well. I need a room, please. Just for tonight.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Actually, you know what? Can I bother you for some food first?
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
No thanks.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Ooh, blood wine, sure. Really, roast horse haunch is the only plant-based meal you have, huh? Okay.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Thanks. You know what? You go prepare my room. I'm going to sit down here and eat some food. With this weird-looking dude. Who are you? Breton. Sure. Okay, Callan. Pull up a chair, eat some food. And drink some blood wine with me. Oh, yeah. See? Now that time, my vision only blurred for a second, and then it got better. Oh, the Breton does not enjoy our company, does he? None of you guys are Javid, are you?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No. Alright, guys. It's a little bit early, but let's go to bed. You know what? We'll do a little bit of reading, I think. Thank you, Corpulus.
Traitors, civil wars, dragons. Huh. Those troubles don't cross my doorway. So sit, relax.
Okay. All right. A little late evening reading. And then bed. Yeah, I'm not sure that I really made sense out of the paper mirror. I think I get the gist of it, but I could be mistaken. It's if I was playing this for myself, I would have encountered that book and been like, ooh, interesting, and then I would have pursued that quest at the cost of any other quests until I'd had it finished. As it is, doing a Let's Play where you're role-playing it and it doesn't make sense to do it right away, you break it up over a longer period of time. By the time you get to the next step in the quest, you're like, wait, who were these people? What was happening? So my memory of how things went in those books is a bit disjointed, but I think I got the gist of it. Okay, we read Before the Ages of Man. We read the one about the Dragonborn. I think we wanted to read The Nightingales, Volumes 1 and 2, and The Rise and Fall of the Blades. That one sounds more interesting right now than The Nightingales. Oh, The Keepers of the Razor. Let's read this one first. Keepers of the Razor, current descendants of the Inner Circle. Jorgen of Morthal, 8th generation of Clan Axe-bearer to bear the hilt of Mehrunes Razor, son of Halnir, son of Froy, son of Koli, son of Malta, son of Ligurlead, son of Nedrir, son of Lenny. Lenny. Okay, we already took care of Jorgen. I mean, took care of meaning we convinced him to just give it to us. Gunzel, leader of the Cracked Tusk Bandits, who claim territory in southwest Falkreath, and 8th to bear the blade shards of Mehrunes Razor, son of Shelak, son of Moog. Moog? That's Worf's dad on Star Trek Next Generation. Son of Gruul, son of Durgab, son of Uzgak, son of Ramolg, son of Othmash. Me being a Star Trek nerd who likes Star Trek, I happen to know that Worf is the son of Moog, and his father Moog was the son of Worf. So Worf's grandfather was also named Worf. And I don't know if they tell you more of his lineage than that, but for some reason I think that we also know that his great-grandfather was named Moog, so we went Morg, Worf. It's hard to say. Moog, Worf, Moog, Worf. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Draskua, leader of the Forsworn of Dead Crone Rock, hailing in the westernmost mountains of the Reach, and 8th to bear the pommel of Mehrunes Razor. Daughter of Kareen, daughter of Idana, daughter of Malvina, daughter of Muriel, daughter of Rian, daughter of Kaylee, daughter of Sorcha. I wonder if, I mean, obviously she's a woman, so they're giving you her maternal line, whereas the other two characters were male, so they're giving you the paternal line. But I wonder if they're trying to say here that the Forsworn trace lineage through maternal history. I'm not sure. Historical background. Of all the groups that pledged to eradicate the Mythic Dawn from Tamriel, none were as inadvertently successful inadvertently, as the Keepers of the Razor. Originally a militia group founded to destroy the remnants of the Mythic Dawn, the group was renamed after they discovered the legendary artifact of Mehrunes Dagon that became their namesake. How they found the Razor is a secret that I have been unable to uncover, but it is clear that they were not part of Frathen Drothan's failed expedition to Varsa Balim, and in fact the group does not first appear in Imperial records until 50 years later. The Razor was divided among the 3 highest-ranking members of the Order's inner circle to be passed down from oldest child to oldest child until the twin moons themselves disappeared from the skies. Well, I am losing a lot of respect for Jorgen. He had a very holy and ancient charge. You know, ancient being a relative term there, but still, 8 generations or however many it was. And he's like, yeah, here, you know what, here's my house key. Give me, it's no big deal. Just get it out of my hands. Take it off my hands. All right. I mean, it helped Stilico for sure, but Stilico, now learning the history, he's like, dude, what a schmuck. His ancestors are not happy with him. Although this pledge seems to have been loosely interpreted, as the moons did vanish from the heavens during the void nights of 4E98 to 4E100, yet the Razor's pieces were still being bequeathed through the generations during and after this time. Tracing the lineages of the Inner Circle proved especially difficult thanks to the group's unusual membership. While the leaders of the Keepers of the Razor was a Nord and thankfully was easily researched through the clan's family histories, the other 2 members were an Orc and a native daughter of the Reach, whose culture's paucity of respect for literacy made tracking them down less straightforward. Fortunately, Othmash Grogulars and his sons are well recorded for their service in the Imperial Legion. Yet, the daughters of Sorcha proved nearly impossible to find until I uncovered Markarth's meticulously thorough tax records. which recorded each birth of Sorcha's kin, in order to administer certain petty fees. Sorcha's current descendant, Draskua, fled to Dead Crone Rock after the Markarth incident and is considered by the Jarl to be a major threat to the safety of the hold. I see. Incidentally, I forgot to mention, to anybody who wants to skip ahead, you're not going to see any more gameplay in this episode. It'll just be reading, so you're welcome to skip ahead. I think we'll read one more book, because that one was relatively short. The Rise and Fall of the Blades, by Anonymous. There are many that still remember the Blades. There are fewer that can pass down their stories, their origins, and their downfall. My father could. In his proudest moments, he said to me, "You keep secrets like the Blades." The Blades were good at keeping secrets. They didn't write down much. They passed information carefully between their spies in every province to their elite members that protected the emperors. Even amongst their members, they kept much secret. Most associate the Blades with their ceremonial Akaviri armor and curved longswords. Curved swords. One can trace the Blades back to the fiercest warriors of Akavir, the Dragon Guard. It was there, just as they would do in Tamriel, that they protected rulers in their kingdom, but recent discoveries show it to be much more than that. Many classic texts tell us of the adventures of adventures to Akavir, known as the Dragonlands in the east. Many from Tamriel have attempted to conquer it, most famously Emperor Uriel V. Many? I think he was the only one. I thought that's why he was noteworthy. Uriel V and his 10th Legion in 3rd Era 288, as documented in the Imperial Dispatch, Disaster at Ionith. Dragons have long been legend in Akavir, and many believe that their brief appearance in Tamriel's history are those that escaped Akavir, for it was there they were hunted and killed off by the Dragon Guard. Excuse me. The Dragon Guard would follow those that fled to Tamriel in the late First Era. Invading from the north, the Dragon Guard met not only dragons, but the men of Skyrim, who don't meet invasions with pitchers of mead. The Dragon Guard cut a path through Skyrim, and it was not until they were stopped by Riemann Cyrodiil during the battle at Pale Pass that the invasion came to an end. Pale Pass, where Stilico, Dargo, and Hood made their escape from Cyrodiil into Skyrim, way back at the very beginning of the Let's Play. It was Riemann who united the human lands of Cyrodiil and defeated the Akaviri invaders. Riemann is one of the first documented and widely accepted of the mythic Dragonborn, those associated by Akatosh and Elysia themselves. Those anointed by Akatosh and Elysia themselves. Born with the soul of a dragon, is what his followers would say. Reports differ widely on the nature of the battle at Pale Pass, but the end result is the same, that the remaining Dragon Guard, upon hearing the voice of Riemann Cyrodiil, knelt and swore their lives to him, their conqueror and savior. Fragments from late First Era texts refer to the warriors dropping to their knees, saying, "We were not hunting," or "did not intend," author, rough translation, continuing, "We have been searching for you." They protected Riemann with their lives, as well as his descendants, and the Riemann dynasty ushered in Tamriel's Second Era. It was through these years that their reach extended, and their order grew to become the Blades. Their conquest of the dragons complete, they only sought to protect the Dragonborn, and through him the Empire. They reached their height late during the Third Era under the rule of the Septim Emperors. Despite their numbers, they kept their secrecy. The most visible and well documented were the members who personally guarded the Emperor, still wearing the original Akaviri armor. But that was just the tip of the spear, for the Blades were a larger organization, stretching to every corner of Tamriel. These agents were of every race. They were merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, all acting as spies, protecting the Empire as needed, and operating in secret. They often acted alone, but some fragments speak of them meeting in secret fortresses across the continent. The most famous being Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, where they hung the swords of those slain protecting the Dragonborn. Other maps speak of Wind Scour Temple under the great expanse of Hammerfell's Alakir Desert, Sky Haven Temple in the mountains of Skyrim, and Storm Talon Temple, east of Wayrest. I think Wayrest is in High Rock? I think. They were known to have a Grand Master who often lived amongst the people, unknown to others. The nature of their communications, meeting places, and missions were known only to a few elite members. The only two to know all were the Grandmaster himself and the Chronicler. Sorry, I keep yawning. Whose only job was to make sure the group's mission was never known, but never lost. With the death of Uriel Septim VII and his son, Martin, the Third Era came to a close, with the Blades fortifying themselves deep within Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple. Deep within. When you're in Oblivion, there's not much to it. It's like one level with a really pretty vaulted ceiling, and then like a lower level, right? Where there's bedding and an armory and stuff. Deep within. They make it sound like it's the Pentagon with like 30 stories below ground or something. As they waited for a Dragonborn to return when they would be called upon again. The Empire of the Fourth Era no longer saw the Blades openly protecting it or the Emperors. That role is now filled by the Penitus Oculatus, a purely imperial organization. But the Blades continued their secret work to watch for the Dragonborn and to guard against future enemies. The Blades were among the first to see the signs that the Thalmor of the Eldmeri Dominion would not remain isolated within their borders forever. They could do what the Penitus Oculatus, servant to imperial policy, could not, and thus earned the lasting hatred of the Thalmor. The warnings of the Blades were proved right, as is well known to all. The great war between the Empire and the Thalmor consumed the Empire and nearly destroyed it. Emperor Titus Mede II eventually brokered peace with the Thalmor, but at a price many of us still bear. The reach and destructive nature of the Thalmor is known to many, author's note, in my family firsthand. They are not fools. They knew early on that the Blades were an enemy, so they hunted them throughout the Great War. Some were killed defending their temples, others as they slept in their hideaways alone. Some fought, some ran, some hid, but the Thalmor found them all. There are those that say the Blades still exist around us, in hiding from the Thalmor, waiting as they have done time and time again, for a Dragonborn to return, for one to protect, for one to guide them. Oh, man! Did Stilico just inherit a centuries-old secret warrior association? Could he become their leader? Oh my gosh. Oh, imagine the legends that would exist someday in the future if Stilico, the last Dragonborn, or so we've been told, was to unite his violent, the sensibilities of his violent bandit gang, the Razors, with the ancient secret organization, the Blades. The names are perfectly married. Could just call them the Razor Blades. Ooh. If he was seeking out power, it seems like he's found it. This is thrilling to him. Oh boy. Oh man, he might have some trouble sleeping tonight. This is almost a reason to celebrate. Well, we'll see. We'll see. He's not in charge of anything yet, except for, you know, this, what you see right here in front of you. I don't think Callan's a member, really, but Tikrid, Knives, and Dargo, and Miko, that's all he's got right now.
Been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the ski resort.
You just spend your time here bossing me around and yelling for more drinks.
Alright, time for bed, everybody. Callan, I don't know where you want to sleep.
Silly girl.
There's the rug on the floor. You can get your own room. Dargo, you're welcome to crash here with me if you want. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Until next time, take care. And oh, what are we doing tomorrow? Speaking of, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, Widow's Watch. That's a sad tale. I don't think there's any reason not to go to Markarth. Meet with the cook there. We'll finish Callan's quest, or at least do the next step of it. Head for Dead Crone Rock. Maybe we can find the pommel. Oh yeah, Lost Valley readout for a word wall. This is all kind of forming a ring here, isn't it? And I'm thinking that's what we'll do. Markarth, Dead Crone, Lost Valley. Cracked Tusk. Of course, our bounty's very high there. Maybe we'll stop by that camp if we can find another Master Scroll. We gotta go to Whiterun. We gotta go to Silent Moons and see how Knives is welcoming Tikrid. I'd like to get back to... I'd like to do Whiterun and get the Thieves Guild quest done so we can go back to Riften, turn it in, get another one, and then go to Riverwood. But if we're doing this whole ring thing around the eastern and southern portion of Skyrim, Riverwood's right freaking there. We'll finish that, we could just go straight to Riverwood. And then maybe do Whiterun. Check in on Silent Moons. We'll see. But anyway, until next, everybody, thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you around. We'll get a nice early... not sleep longer than that. That's crazy. Nice early start in the morning, all the same.